Ah.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Xbox On. A lot of the time on the channel we show off some of the biggest AAA titles coming to your Xbox One. But in this video we're going to run through 5 awesome games that are arriving soon thanks to Idea Xbox.
One of these had me refusing to get off until I beat the developer's time. Not that I'm competitive or anything. 4 stars. Supermarket Shriek is without a doubt one of my favourite indie titles that I've played in a very long time.
The general premise is that you speed around in your shopping trolley, completing tasks within different stores in a set amount of time. The faster you go, the more stars you'll earn, with there even being a secret 4th star for beating the developer's time, and you just know Benny found it.
To maneuver the trolley, you have a man and a goat who are controlled with the left and right trigger. Holding one trigger will make the goat shriek, turning the cart right, and holding the other will make the man shriek and make your trolley turn left.
Holding both together will make you go in a straight line. Sounds simple, right? But you'll need to balance their shrieks to get around the courses as quickly as possible, which is more difficult than it sounds, and it sounds very loud.
Crash. But that's what I loved about this game. There's something for everyone. If you're a try-hard like me that wants to get the fastest time, you'll find yourself spending ages trying to get that hidden 4th star on just one of the courses. When I was speaking to the developer, they told me there's even a mode where you can use microphones to literally shriek to get your trolley around the shop. And to be honest, I think Leah, Sam and Charleyy have done this a fair few times in streams. Yeah.
No!
I didn't see that one there! Void Bastards is the perfect game if you're a first-person shooter fan looking for something a little bit different.
This game has so much more going on in it than your run-of-the-mill point-and-shoot title. You'll need to take charge of where the ship goes and what ships you board to fight and loot, with a number of different resources that you have to pay attention to, including your food, health, and fuel.
Different ships will have varying types of loot, with each ship having different layouts, hazards, and enemies that you might encounter.
Every time you board an enemy ship, you'll choose weapons and equipments to use, which, depending on the type of ship you're attacking, will determine what you'll want to take with you in order to be the most effective.
Each craft will also have high loot rewards that you can use to craft useful tools and weapons, which will help you progress even further in the game by making your way down the nebula.
One of the great things about Void Bastards is its prisoner system. This is what you'll use to select your character, each with their own unique traits that may make them perform better or worse in certain areas, and what's also great is that they're always randomized.
But when you die, that prisoner will be gone forever. You'll still keep all your crafting progress, so it can still be worth taking a few risks. Void Bastards features around a 12 to 15 hour campaign, so if you're a first-person shooter fan, this is definitely a game you'll be interested in.
On the other side of imagination, there lies Operencia.
Next up, we have Operencia, The Stolen Sun, which is a dungeon crawler RPG. It's a game that features a lot of in-game mechanics I personally have not seen in quite a long time.
First of all, the game is based around tiles, which if you've played classic board games before, you might be familiar with.
You'll have in-game puzzles to solve, like using a bucket to extinguish a tree on fire, or lining up these beams to reflect off each other perfectly.
Combat is also a breath of fresh air that fits the game perfectly. With it being turn-based, you and your party have a variety of different moves to use that'll do things like damage multiple targets, silence enemies, and so on.
With different enemies having different weaknesses that you can exploit, this helps add an extra layer of strategy, especially on the harder difficulties.
But this is also a game that appeals to the masses, with you being able to choose varying levels of difficulties, including a permadeath option if you really want a challenge, where a single mistake will be punished with the heaviest penalty.
No power signatures detected. No life forms detected.
In this day and age, games that have been developed by one person are incredibly rare, as it's so difficult to accomplish, but that is exactly what Xenosis Alien Infection is, a game made by one person.
This is a top-down shooter where you're a deep space salvage hunter who discovers the remains of the starship Carpathian. It was thought to have been destroyed on a deep space mission nearly 50 years ago. Ooh, mysterious.
In the game, you'll explore the Carpathian, where loads of the game's story and subplots are hidden within ship log entries. What's great about the game is that it's designed in a way where if all you care about is the gameplay and main story, you can skip everything else.
Important information like key codes episodes are kept in your journal, so when you've discovered them, they'll always be there, saving you from having to read every bit of text.
Because I hate that. Skip, 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 skip. Give me to the shooty. The ship has 8 different decks for you to explore, each with their own unique visual theme and layout. Xenosis also has a number of different weapons, from pistols to shotguns. You'll have to kite enemies and strafe shoot whilst running away from targets in order to be successful.
The game also has a bunch of management features, such as keeping your suit's oxygen levels up, which will get drained faster if you're sprinting, or your torch's batteries, making resource management essential for a successful mission.
For my playthrough, Xenosis was a breath of fresh air, and a game that reminded me of playing Warhammer board games like Space Hulk as a kid, where you don't quite know what's coming round the corner.
Our final ID at Xbox game that we're gonna show off will be coming to our Xbox Ones in 2020. It's called Raji, an Ancient Epic.
It's an action-adventure game that is set in ancient India, focusing on Raji, a young girl who's been chosen by the gods to stand against the demonic invasion of the human realm.
Her destiny is to rescue her younger brother and face a powerful demon lord.
The gameplay allows you to chain different attacks together to help you bring down demons as effectively as possible. Once you've damaged them enough, you'll be able to perform an execution to finish them off.
You have a range of different melee attacks, and there will be a variety of weapons at launch to suit different fighting styles. You also get ranged attacks where in the demo you could throw your staff like a javelin.
With Raji harnessing the power of the gods, she also has her ultimate ability, which created a dome of electricity that fried everyone nearby. Extra crispy.
It's a game you'll love if you enjoy fighting waves of enemies, all with their own unique strengths and weaknesses, combined with an amazing art style and music. Keep an eye out for this in 2020.
Warning. The nebula has caused citizens to assume irregular forms.
So there we have it, 5 of the best idea Xbox titles that we got to play recently, and there are a load more coming out in the near future. Don't worry, we'll include them in our monthly update videos to keep you fully in the loop. We'll probably play some over on our Mixer channel too.
Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let us know what you think down in the comments below and smash that like button. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.